Hey ladies, this is Wendy Duke, and I'm super excited to invite you to and to tell you a little bit about the event we have on Monday, November 28th, which is just around the corner, called Adorn. And it is a church-wide women's celebration. We are inviting all of the ladies in our church, ages 7th grade and up, and all of their friends and their sisters, and bring all the people. We're excited about this. We're going to have a great time of fellowship. We're going to have great homemade food by some of the amazing cooks in our women's ministry, and we're going to be centering our hearts on Jesus and the peace and the sacredness that he brought to the world through his birth. And so just to kind of get our hearts and minds right before this hectic holiday season starts and gives us all migraines. So one of the things that we're going to set some time aside for during this night is to create a DIY, a handmade door hanger, Christmas door hanger that will decorate with all kind of goodies that are way outside of my wheelhouse. But I have I've made one as an example to show you so you can see that this is completely doable. And for those of you who do not have a creative bone in your body, don't worry, we will have people there to help you. And this really is a piece of cake. So this is the one that I made. I hope you can see it. This is my back door. It's a little crooked. And I made it really with leftover stuff that I had here at the house. You're not gonna have to do that because we're gonna have all the materials for you. But this is just wood. I painted it with some gold metallic paint with some white, and I actually just used stickers here, which is probably like a crime for the crafting world because I cheated and used stickers instead of hand painting them, but I didn't have a lot of time. And you might want to go that route too if this is not really your thing, because it was a lot easier. So we're going to be making these. Now, I want to speak to a few different groups within our church and within our women's ministry, because I know that there are some of you out there who are overachievers and you are salivating at the thought of making something like this, getting your hands on a glue gun and all this stuff that goes with it. So I want to tell you, we're going to have the materials. We'll have the sign for you. We'll have paints. We'll have some greenery and ribbon. But if you want to make something super fancy, you might want to think about bringing some of your own stuff, some custom items to make it spectacular. We'll have the basics, but you might want to think about bringing your own if you're one of those people that does everything to the nines, which we love you. Other people who might need a little encouragement. Again, if you're not crafty, we're going to have people there who can help with this, and you don't have to do it all by hand. Also, if you would just rather not do it, you can do that too. You can just walk around and talk to people and look at what everybody else is doing if you want to. Or I bet you can find somebody to make one for you. The third group that I want to speak to is the diehard traditionalists in our church who the thought of doing anything at Christmas time other than decorating a live wreath is heresy to you because we've always done it that way. I am sorry. It was my fault because I forgot I didn't order the wreaths on time to get here. So that's totally my fault. But I hope that maybe you'll try this and do something a little different. But if you cannot bring yourself to break with tradition, bring your own wreath. You're not going to hurt our feelings. We just want you to be there. We'll have all the stuff. You can just bring your wreath and use all the stuff we have and decorate it right along with us. We don't mind. We just want you guys to be there. It is going to be a great time of fun. There are a couple of ways that if you would like to, you can help. We need some people to make homemade soup and bring a crock pot full of that. We need people who can bring bread and crackers to go with it. So if you're not a great cook like me, that might be your ticket. And we also need some of you amazing women who are so good at decorating and making things beautiful. We need some of you to decorate tables. We're just asking one person to decorate one table and decorate the fire out of that thing. And we just want to showcase all the different gifts. One thing I've learned since I have been in this position of women's ministry for the short time I have is that the body of Christ is so beautiful, and there's so many women in our church who have so many different and amazing talents and gifts and skills, and we want to showcase those. So these are some of the ways that you can help us. Those of you, I'm a former basketball coach, so this is not in my wheelhouse. So I really need a lot of you to kind of come alongside us in this, and we want to showcase some of your own talents and gifts. So There's a lot of information below in the email that I'm sending. Tickets are on sale this weekend in the foyer of our church before and after both services, this Sunday and next Sunday. And you can also buy tickets at the back desk of the church during the week from Kathy Johnson. And, sorry, Kathy Jackson, said that wrong. And you can buy them online if that's easier for you. The link for that is down below. There's also a sign up genius down below if you can help us with any of the things I mentioned earlier. I'm excited about this. I really hope you'll come. I think this is going to be such a blessed time. Hope to see you there.